Perfect.
Okay.
Right. So hello, I'm Christine. I'm the Career Pathways Coordinator here at the Ogden Weaver Technical College. I work with students who are interested in the Utah Aerospace Pathway Program. It's an internship opportunity for high school seniors through our composites program. Joining me from Barnes Aerospace is Heidi Wilson and Kyle Nebeker. Kyle has enjoyed welding, machining, and just about anything he could since a young age. This started in his grandfather's shop and continued throughout junior high, high school, and the university setting. Kyle's passion for welding and machining continued after completing his education and was sustained as a hobby in the garage, where he spent the time building multiple Jeeps, a few trucks, a buggy, log splitting trailers, and various other projects. He spent 2.5 years teaching welding at the Ogden Weaver Applied Technical College, teaching mostly nights and enjoying sharing his knowledge of the processes and helping others improve their own abilities. After a 16-year career in a retail setting, he changed paths and stepped back into manufacturing in 2007. Kyle joined Barnes Aerospace in 2008 as a welder, working on multiple manual and semi-automatic processes to support a wide variety of customers. Over the course of the next few years, he moved into multiple supervisory roles that have encompassed most of the operations inside the shop. He has been in his current supervisory role for about 5 years, where he oversees all the welding areas, all the machining areas, and one of the hot forming processes. Heidi Wilson graduated with her bachelor's degree in human development and family studies from BYU and has a passion for people. She loves helping people get on a path where they can learn and grow and reach their fullest potential. Supporting employees in their own career development is something she thrives on. We are going to start by watching a short video about Barnes Aerospace, and then we'll open the floor to questions for Heidi and Kyle. Please remember to enter your questions into the chat feature. And if you have a mic and would like to ask your question live, please make sure to use the raise hand feature.
Barnes Aerospace is an industry leader in new parts manufacturing and aftermarket services. A proven partner, leveraging concurrent engineering to decrease product development time and provide superior repair capabilities while ensuring optimal turnaround times and on-time delivery. Barnes is dedicated to providing superb value to our customers through innovative solutions and committed to exceeding customer expectations.
All right. Perfect. So as students have questions for Heidi, please make sure that you are sending them in through the chat or the Q&A feature. Heidi, would you like to tell us a little bit more about Barnes as students are sending in their questions?
You bet. So Barnes is, we provide manufacturing solutions for a lot of the world's largest commercial airlines, military, and other manufacturers. And we have a wide array of opportunities where employees can learn and grow and just reach their fullest potential as far as autographing their work with excellence and really providing a lot of quality work to things that matter, such as airplanes. And Kyle can go into a little bit more about what we do exactly on the shop floor, because he's our guru. But we do have a lot of great things and for students to learn, and a wide array of things that they can come and contribute.
As far as what we do on the shop floor, some of the, the more interesting, cool things we do some, it's called SPF, super plastic forming. It's a lot like how they form like plastic car body toys and lifetime kayaks and things like that, except we're doing it with titanium and Inconel materials at a high temperature. It's a pretty neat process, one that very few do. Driving down 12th Street, you'd never really know what really happens inside this building if you didn't come in and get to see it. And some of those processes were in that video they showed of guys in, we kind of call them the space suits, but it's a flame retardant, heat resistant suit that those guys wear when they load and unload in those really hot presses. A lot of those guys in that video actually work inside our building, doing some of those processes you saw in the video. So
Awesome. Well, thank you. Zoe asks, what kind of qualifications do you need to be able to get this job? So to work for Barnes, what kind of qualifications would they need?
So that would be dependent on the position, but we have in non-2020 times, we oftentimes will offer a lot of internships where people can start off having taken classes in high school, like some of these students, or that go to the OWTC, and that can be an intern for a while and then transfer over. So it just is really dependent. There's some positions that we can take someone with a little bit of experience, and if they're teachable and adaptable, they can run with it. And so it really depends on personality and how teachable and how much they want to. Obviously, we hope that everyone of our employees will autograph their work with excellence. That's the biggest thing. And so if they take that personal warranty to heart, the qualifications can vary just from position to position. But if you're starting out, and you're teachable, then there is sometimes often opportunities if you have a little bit of experience and a lot of heart.
Thank you. And what is the work environment like? Do I usually work in teams, or would I be working solo?
In the shop floor setting, there's both. We have individual settings where, like as a welder or a machinist, you do a lot of things on your own. But again, even in the machining group, we build all our own tooling here, and sometimes those things work in conjunction. So you'll have, one guy building what we would call our match metal die, and another guy building a laser fixture for the exact same parts. So both settings inside our building.
Perfect. And are there opportunities for professional development? Would I be able to move up in your company?
So, I mean, I'm a good example of that. I've been here for a while, but I started here as a welder and have just worked my way up through the ranks. There's actually, Heidi can correct me if I'm wrong, but I would dare say about 75% of our leadership team from the supervisor level up is all homegrown. I mean, started here doing something else. One of my counterparts started here as an inspector and has moved his way up. Our ops manager, that just actually retired this past year, started here as an engineer and worked his way up. Our division manager started here in the purchasing group and has worked her way all the way to the top. So there's a ton of room for growth here.
Awesome. Thank you so much, both. It looks like our next session is about to start. If there were any other questions in the chat, we will make sure that we get those answered and sent out to you. But thank you so much, Heidi. Thank you so much, Kyle, for joining us today. We were really happy to have Barnes participate as part of our manufacturing day.